Ekute, where are you? E don dey happen. Ekute, 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 where are you? E don dey happen o. You don hear the latest? Huh? I'm asking, Ekute, Ekute, are you aware? E don dey happen. The city boy don dey start work. Ekute, Ekute, where are thou? The city boy don, e don dey happen o. The city boy don dey start work. Ekute, what do you have to say? The work don dey start o. As the work don dey start now, we dey wait for them. The people wey dey criticize, make dem come. Make dem come criticize the government o, because e don dey happen. Work don dey start. Investigation don dey happen. So Ekute, Ekute and the disobedient children, where are thou? Where are thou? Come out, come out. The city boy has already started. In fact, not just, there is already, oh my God. Oh my God. I salute you wherever you are. This is the City Boy movement. We are patriotic Nigerians coming together for the first time in the history of Nigeria to support our elected government, our elected president, His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And we are so much happy for the actions and the decisions of our city boy in just 2 months, in less than 2, almost just 2 months, because yesterday just made it 2 months. 60 days in office, the city boy is already taking direction that even previous administration they could not do. It don't happen. No, I salute you wherever you are. You are welcome to the city boy movement. Of course, I've been saying it that the city boy government is the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. The uncommon city boy government is the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. The city boy government is the government of unity and competency. Unity and competency. Now, as the chairman of ECOWAS, the city boy is already taking action to let the whole world know that this is a president that is ready to take action to stop the criminality anywhere they are, the whole of Africa, because the city boy is the chairman of ECOWAS. That is what it means. So Nigeria is back on track, and we are showing the whole world that we are the giant of Africa. Are you getting me now? I salute you. I see all of you. Thank you very much for joining me, Abdullahi. I see you. Good evening to you. Adeba, Asaleko, I see you. Don Raymond, I see all of you. That city boy is on the throne. The city boy is on the throne, and we are here to make sure that we support our president in everything that he's doing, because we know that he's taking action for the for the betterment of Nigerians and everybody, Africa at large. I salute you. What do you have to say about the CBN investigation that is going on now, of course, and the ministries, the restructuring of the different government parastatals and ministries? The city boy is on the throne. What are they saying? Ekute, Ekute, where are thou? Ekute, Ekute, Ekute. We are waiting for you. We need your comments. We need your comments. By the way, the sanctions, oh my God, I was reading the sanction, the ECOWAS sanction on the whatever, Niger Republic, the coup plotters in Niger Republic. I was reading the sanction today from ECOWAS. Oh my God, powerful sanctions. But I want to ask a very important question, because my question is, what is the importance of this military coup? So, have the suffering in Niger Republic changed? Are the citizens in Niger Republic, are they now enjoying the military coup? What is the difference between the military coup now in Niger Republic? Because I don't understand the reason why they say there's a military coup when the people are not enjoying, when the people are not benefiting, because I don't understand. But I was looking at the sanction of the ECOWAS on the coup plotters in Niger Republic. I can see that the city boy, as the chairman of ECOWAS, has already taken a swift action. Oh my God, within the space of how many days? Today, the sanction powerful. My brothers, follow who Sabi road. Abi, you want to try the city boy? Come out now. Come out. City boy. Hey, city boy. My brothers, I don't know if you have seen the sanctions. But one thing we know is that the city boy is already taking action. We also know that the city boy is also careful of people maybe trying to influence him, because I'm aware of the Secretary of State, the U.S. Secretary of State, calling and hailing the city boy for taking action. My question is, the coup plotters, where did they get all the tools that they use? You see, this influence, this Western influence in Africa is also contributing to our problem. So I wish that the ECOWAS will get to a stage that they will not allow any influence, external influence, to affect the affairs of Africa and Nigeria. Because at that point, we are truly independent, and then we can take decisions to make sure that we are on the map, that nobody will use us anyhow. But I will really commend the city boy for taking action, a swift action. The sanction declared on the coup plotters in Niger Republic, all we can see, the demonstration, just like what the U.S. Secretary of State said, is that it shows who the leadership of the city boy. It shows the competencies. It shows how the skills and experience of the city boy in taking swift action in any situation. It doesn't matter where it happens, whether it happened across Africa or any other place. The city boy is already taking action, and I'm so much happy to know that our president, remember, unlike what they told us before, that the city boy is cannot walk, he no fit talk, leg they shake, hand they shake. My brother, leg they shake, hand they shake. Can you see the action of the city boy in just a space of seconds? My brother, follow who no road. Oh boy, things don't happen. No, make it notice a joke. This is the uncommon city boy government, and just like I've always been saying, the city boy government is a government of the people, for the people, and by the people. This is so powerful, my brother. Oh my God, I was reading the sanction. I've never seen this kind of sanction before. The sanction imposed on these people is like that one that the US, the US is used to sanction now. Oh boy, see sanction. ECOWAS imposes stiff restriction, direct the following measures to take immediate effect on Niger Republic. Number one, closure of land and air borders between ECOWAS and Niger. 2, institution of ECOWAS, no flight zone to all commercial flight to and fro Niger. Suspension of all commercial and financial transactions between ECOWAS member state and Niger. Freeze all service transactions, including energy transactions. Number 5, freeze asset of Niger Republic in all ECOWAS central banks. 6, freeze all Niger state and the state enterprises and parastatals in commercial banks. 7, suspension of Niger from all financial assistance and transaction with all financial institutions. Impose travel bans on the military officials and their families involved in the coup attempt, including anyone who accepts to take a position in the military government. I was looking at some of these IPOP people. Do you know what they do? They were so happy that there is a coup in Nigeria, that soon it will happen in Nigeria. I was reading their comments. I was laughing. That is what they say. That is what they say, that the IPOP people are happy that it's going to happen. We are going to make sure we break Nigeria. They are happy. They are happy. They are happy. The IPOP people are happy that the coup that is happening in Niger Republic is coming to Nigeria. That is what they said. My brother, follow who no road. But we dey here. We going to give you the analysis. We going to talk. You understand me? Thank you very much, Abiola. The sanctions will choke and cripple the economy if they fail to yield to the demands of the ECOWAS. We saw the action of the city boy, the man that turned boys to men. My brother, follow who no road. No, they make noise. Obulo noise. Do you understand what it means? Obulo noise. Too much. Obulo noise. Or action. The city boy movement is here and he's taking action all over the world. We know that the people that don't love the city boy, they are not happy about it. They are saying all kinds of things. We know that the city boy is a man that is experienced, over 30 years. He understands the intricacies. He understands the deceit of the Western world as well. He understands every dynamics that is involved in good governance and leadership. Are you getting me now? So, yes, the action of the ECOWAS on the coup plotters in Niger Republic just shows this, how competent the city boy is, and then which is a great indication that the giant of Africa is back on track, and that is the truth. It doesn't matter what the opposition, what the critics are saying. The city boy is delivering success across Africa because it's not just only in Nigeria now. It's delivering success across Africa, and we are so much happy to be part of this government, and that is why we are so much happy. Talking about the CBN. Oh boy, I beg the Obi, disobedient children, please come and help Obi. Ekute, where are thou? You understand me? come and help Emefiele. The investigation don't start. It don't happen. Una dey cry say city boy know they do investigation. City boy know they stop corruption. City boy know they do this. It don't happen. No, it don't happen. Edo first say, Mr. Nsima, we don't want our president and our government to invade Niger Republic because it will affect Nigeria and Africa in general. What are you saying? What are some people saying in their comments? This is Edo first. This is Murphy. Murphy, what are you saying? The city boy is trying to solve the problem that is going on in Niger Republic. You are saying the city boy is invading. Is that what you are telling? Is that what these people are telling you? Is that what they are telling you in you don't understand the implication of Nigeria, the position of Nigeria in Africa. You don't understand the position of Nigeria in Africa. So please, I believe that just like what the vice president said, oh my God, how many of you remember what the vice president said? That the city boy is about to unleash a modern leadership in Africa. Wait, I'm going to go get that comment by the vice president Shetima, because some of you don't know. You are not used to this style of leadership before. You have never seen a president that is taking action in a twinkling of an eye. You have never seen it before. So some of you don't understand. My brother, rest, forget it. Watch how the game will play. The city boy government is on the throne. You understand me? The city boy government is. What is Niger Republic? How many people? What is the population of Niger Republic? What are you talking about? So in case some of you don't know anything, said, sometimes when they talk about Nigeria, you think that Nigeria is just about the territories that you see, that you know. You think that Nigeria is just about 36 states of Nigeria. My brother, Nigeria is not just about 36 states. Oh. This is the secret I'm telling you today. Go and mark my words. Nigeria is not just about 36 states of Nigeria. Maybe you don't know this revelation before. You don't know this, what I'm just telling you today. Go and find out. Nigeria is not just about the 36 states of Nigeria that you see. Nigeria is the giant of Africa. Go and find out what that means. Go and find out the position of Nigeria when Nigeria was Nigeria. The city boy said that Nigeria is back. He delivered that message at the inauguration, or yes, at his declaration of the chairman of ECOWAS. He delivered that message. So the coup plotters, they are trying to see if the city boy is a leader, is a true leader. And he's just telling it to them. You understand me? Somebody say, I want you to talk about the NLC strike. What do you want me to say? You can call into this program and tell us what you know. Because anybody that wants to destroy the country, the city boy will deal with the person. The government will deal with the person. Are you getting me now? I don't talk about what I don't know. It's like you asking me to talk about Obi winning court, winning in the court. My brother, I beg, forget about that thing. talk about the investigation that the city boy have just launched, you will always be looking for things that does not make sense. The city boy just launched CBN investigation. You don't want to talk about that one. You want me to talk about strike. Let them go and strike now. Let them go and strike. So I looked at the CBN investigation that the city boy has just appointed. Oh my God. Oh my God. I believe that Emefiele did not see this coming. Emefiele, according to the stories, Emefiele believed that Buhari will come and help him during this case. My brother, this investigation go more. You know more. Oh my God. Tinubu appoints special investigator to probe the CBN amid Emefiele's trial. President Bola Tinubu has appointed a special investigator to probe the Central Bank of Nigeria and related entities in a letter. Okay, fine. And that is what I'm so much happy. This is not just about the probe of Emefiele, because we know that Emefiele did not do what he did by himself. I get me now. Emefiele did not do what he did by himself. So, as we read, is the investigation of the CBN and other entities. My brother, if it's possible, we need to change a lot of things in that CBN. We need to change a lot of things in that CBN because, my brother, and this person is Jim or Sayende Obaze, a special investigator to probe the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, and related entities. Obaze is the Chief Executive Officer, Financial Reporting Council of Nigeria. Okay. Oh boy, you don't happen. No. Ekute, this is the news now. You're supposed to talk about this news. I salute you. Please go ahead.
Seema,
yes.
How are you?
I'm very good. Yourself?
I'm good. Yeah, I just want to use this opportunity to share some of the policies that the city boy has introduced, but we are looking at them individually. But if you look at them collectively, it will make a lot of sense.
Yes, go ahead.
The first part, the government has introduced a 40% hike in the tax for imported vehicles.
Okay.
So what that means is that if you are importing vehicles, you will pay more tax.
Which is a way of discouraging that from happening, right?
Yes. We are trying to localize. We want
made in Nigeria product. Made in Nigeria product, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes.
Go ahead.
100%. So that is what that target is all about. And then the second part of it, there are some companies that are in neighboring countries like Ghana and the rest of them that are banking on the African trade to be bringing their goods into Nigeria. So Nigerian government say, this is where the market is. We have about 200 million plus people here. So if you want to sell to us, you have to come and set up here. So if you're not setting up here, you have to pay more tax to bring your goods, meaning that will give leverage to locally produced cars in Nigeria. And secondly, also, what that means is that, remember, the government, during the campaign, it talks about the credit system.
Yes.
So that people will not have to go, meaning that you will introduce the credit system, meaning that we will not be getting used cars anymore. People will be able to buy a new car for themselves using the credit system. So meaning that the market for new cars will be here in Nigeria.
Yes, so any company that want to sell cars should come to Nigeria. Yes.
Yes. So when they come, they will employ people. When they employ people, then people will have jobs, and when the people have jobs, then there will be tax payment, and if there is tax payment, then there will be income for the government, and that is how we diversify the economy of our country. And then with this whole credit system, it means that people will not have to cough out money, huge amount of money. They will just have to make sure they earn up to certain amount. So based on what they earn, will determine the type of car they buy. So, and for those that are operating outside of the tax zone, people that are not paying their taxes, they will be forced to join the tax, because if you are going to buy maybe a house or a car, you have to show history of your income to show that you can afford it. So meaning that it will increase the number of the banked Nigerian. Most Nigerians will start coming to bank themselves, meaning that the government policy for the fiscal and the monitoring policy will now be reflecting more on the people. Because if you don't have banking history, you cannot get a credit. That is how it happens in the Western world. So if you don't have a bank history, you cannot get a credit. So you have to have a bank history. And then another thing that that will do is that, insurance companies, if you are buying a car on credit, you have to insure it as well.
Yes.
So meaning that there will be insurance company, meaning that there will be people that are thinking of setting up insurance company. This is the time to come into the country and start setting up, meaning that when you buy a car, you insure. When you insure the car, meaning that the insurance company will blossom. If you are insuring, meaning, these are the jobs that will be created. And also, when we look at the other things, government is also trying to diversify the gas system, to switch from petrol to other type of energy, that will be cleaner. So there will be the CNG gas for cars, there will be electric cars, and the Lagos state government and Ogun state government, I read that they are taking the drive to start installing in this charging point within the state, so that they can start the revolution. Because what they are trying to achieve is for us to move away from petrol, so that we can only be exporting our thing,
yes,
and then be using another cleaner energy to protect our environment, So these are the things that is putting in place to increase our economy, to increase our GDP, and also to create more employment for our people. And I think you mentioned this thing about the CBN. The investigation that will be done independently, because it's not so sure about the people that are doing the investigation. Like the CBN has a lot of money, it can compromise people. So now it's getting external investigator to investigate all the accounts of the CBN, because there has been a lot of allegation of the CBN giving money to people, to destabilize the country in case if he's arrested. So all those people will be fished out, and all the money they took, they will have to vomit them. And this guy, I think, is going to go for a very long time. You can see him. I saw a picture of the Godwin, what's his name? Godwin.
Emefiele, yes.
Yes, there's a picture of him carrying a very big Bible.
The man started praying just like Obi did. Yes.
He's been fasting and praying that this thing is gonna get to him.
Yes.
I'm glad that we have forum like yours, so that we can pass information to people, so that people can start putting all these policies that the city boy has put in place, and putting them together and making sense of what he has put together. Remember what he said about the educational system, ASU. He said, since ASU want their independence, we will give them their independence. So ASU cannot really join the strike technically, because government is saying that, okay, we will be paying for the school fees for the poor. Even if you want to increase your school fees, increase it. You decide your salary. So we are not going to be funding your salary anymore. So ASU cannot necessarily join the strike officially, because government has given them the autonomy that they are looking for. So it is no longer government's problem. It is now ASU's problem. So these are the type of policies and structures that we need to put in place for us to transform the country. Thank you very much, Nsima, for giving me the opportunity.
But before you go, so I have seen so many reports of some people saying that Russia have a hand in what is going on in Niger Republic, the coup. What do you have to say about that?
Russia came out to say they don't have a hand in the coup. it's not even about Russia. What do they have in Niger that what Russia will want to sponsor any coup? It's just that the army in Niger are trying to take advantage of this West and Russia relationship to start something, thinking that Nigeria ECOWAS is not going to intervene.
Okay.
But ECOWAS will intervene. Russia has nothing to do. There's nothing in Niger that Russia is interested in. So Russia is not going to intervene. They were hoping that maybe Russia will support, but Russia said no, they are not supporting. So whatever the city boy decide is what will happen. They've already given the government 7 days to return power back to the elected president. If not, they are going to deal with them.
Yes.
So yeah. So that is the state of the international relations there.
So do you think that Emefiele and Obi have something in common? We remember when Obi, during that time, the campaign, he started going to churches and mosques. Now we are not hearing of Obi going to churches and mosques. Immediately, Emefiele was probed of his case, arrested by the DSS. He started showing us Bible. What is the connection between criminals in Nigeria and Bible, please, and religion? What do you have to say about that?
Good. There's a huge connection between Emefiele and Obi. If you look at this money swap policy, they like that it's going to be money swap. And then when people put their money in the bank, they close the shop. They are not giving people money. So you see Obi, when he campaign, they're like, no, the government is not working. You know, he's blaming government, but yet he's supporting the policy. So there is a connection between the two of them in terms of all these things. Obi went to church. This guy is carrying Bible. So there is a Bible competition between them. Whether it's the Bible, I don't know if it's the size of their Bibles, or they are carrying the same, or they are reading from the same Bible. But there is a connection between them. I know if they shake Emefiele very well, they will see Obi somewhere there. That's for sure.
It will happen now. We will find out. We will find out very soon.
The way I'm looking at him and seeing that he's been fasting, I think he will quickly start confessing and telling us what he has given to Obi, and Obi will be exposed to Emefiele. That's why they are pushing to say they are claiming back their mandate, because they know if they shake Emefiele very well, they will see Obi somewhere.
Oh my God! It did not answer this other aspect of the question. Please go on. I say, what is the connection between criminals in Nigeria with religion, please?
Hey, religion has been they've criminalized religion already. You know.
Yeah.
Because we in religion we are having fake prophecy, fake miracle. Now we are having fake leaders. And they went to learn in the church, where they perform fake miracles so that they can give us a fake leader. You can see Obi is claiming a mandate. Somebody that came third is claiming first. I don't know, maybe they read that in the Bible where they said the third shall become the first. But that is not the right one.
It's true. You just reminded me something. It's true. It's in the Bible. The first shall become the last, and the last shall become the first.
So that is the prophecy that is banking on. You know, they've given him the flag of Nigeria, saying as he's lifting the flag, he will be the president. Remember, the same thing happened to Trump. There were so many prophecies. No, Trump is the one. God is choosing him. And he lost.
Yes.
So anytime the fake prophet prophesy to you, know that it means the opposite. so that is what happened to Obi. Obi got the opposite prophecy. So I would just tell him, if Obi is wise, he must just go and sleep. And in his dream, he can dream of becoming the president and claim his mandate from the dream. You know, they say they have to claim it spiritual before it manifests to physical. So Obi needs to start claiming his mandate spiritually first, before he can now come physical. But for now, city boy is there. He needs to go back and sleep.
Well, how do you feel? What do you? Oh my God! I just need your comment. 60 days in office. Okay. The city boy is already taking drastic actions. I mean, fundamental actions that will put Nigeria on the map. How do you think? What can you think? How can you rate the style of the city boy leadership already within 60 days?
Okay. Nsema, I will rate him like he even did beyond my expectation.
Yes.
If you look at our foreign policy, the relationship, he is not joining BRICS. He is not joining the West. We are just playing the middleman.
Yeah.
And that is the best way. We are gaining from America. We are gaining from China. We are gaining from Russia. We are not picking side. You see all other African countries, the West, they are doing this. Ghana is saying something. You will see what they are going to do to Ghana's economy. Just watch. I'm telling you. You will see what's going to happen to Kenya's economy and what's going to happen to Uganda economy. But Nigeria is playing strategic plan, and this is how you can know that the city boy is intelligent. We are building a gas to to
other African countries, right?
Yes, other African countries, and then we are going to connect to Europe to get the market of Europe. And if I tell you, Russia used to make about $1 billion per day from the sale of gas alone. So now imagine if we are going to make at least maybe half of that per day in SEMA, then we will not have any problem of money. So he is not going to destroy that relation, because if we go and form allegiance with Russia, with BRICS, then that deal will be blocked. But what we are doing is that we know that Russia needs us, we need them. We know that China needs us, we need them. We know that the West needs us, we need them. We do not need BRICS, but we need to maintain relationship with each of these countries for our own benefit. So now we can negotiate better deal, because the West will want us to come to their side, Russia will want us to come to their side. So they'll be presenting juicy deal to us. So we are going to be at the table to choose what will be best for us.
Do you also think that the city boy should be careful with the way he received praises from the Western leaders?
Oh no, the guy is. If you know something about the city boy, he's not stupid. He's very smart.
Yes.
He knows that they are trying to win him in by praising him, but he's not allowing the praise to get into his head. If you look at when they invited him for this Russian summit, he did not go by himself. He sent his vice president.
Yes.
That is a strategic plan. Even with the West, there is a way he deals with the West. He doesn't make emphatic statement like the other countries, like other countries' president, where they'll say, "Hey, we don't like this. We must take back." He's not doing that.
No.
So
he doesn't show off. He's an intelligent man. Yes.
And it doesn't allow praise to get into his head. He knows himself. He knows what, he's got a good team. You've got a good team, like you have the Senate president, uncommon Senate president. You've got the Speaker of the House. You've got the ministers that we are going to talk about the ministers. All those people, they are intelligent bunch. I was listening to one this afternoon, and I got up. I'm like, oh my God, this lady is so intelligent. She blew my mind. She was the one that even explained all those policies and how they were linked together. So for you to even think to that point, it shows that you've been thinking about it many years ago, and you've already planned what you need to do first. Okay, I need to remove subsidy, the first thing. And after I remove subsidy, I need to unify the exchange rate. All those things are strategic. Now you see, Google is now saying that you can buy things on Google with Naira. UK is saying that you can pay for your school fees in Naira. Why? Because he strategically put all those blocks in place in order to activate what is happening. Watch out, you will see a lot of investors coming into Nigeria, a lot of them begging to invest in Nigeria, because he has opened our market for the world.
Because even all currencies in Nigeria we have the resources to back up our currency. Do you know that? We have gold, we have everything. So the Nigerian money is supposed to be competing with the US and every other currency in the world, because we have the resources to back up our money.
what is done now, like what is removed, like at the first time we will have a lot of people will say, the naira is falling. So now that the naira is now the same thing with what is now unified, so there will be no need to hoard the dollars.
Yes.
The next thing that you start seeing now, dollar will start falling and naira will start appreciating. That is what's going to happen. And when it gets to that point, people cannot hold back dollar, because you get it the same rate. So there will be no need for you to keep your dollar.
So are you saying that this black market will disappear?
He has killed the black market by unifying that is the strategy. He has killed the black market. Black market has no, remember, during Emefiele was one of the people funding the black market. They will sell dollars instead of them giving it to people that are importing or people that are trying to remit their profit. They will go and sell it to the black market. You buy it at 450 and sell it for 650. Even if you make 250 naira per dollar, do you know how much you will get from $1 million? So that is why our currency was depreciating, because they are trying to manage the exchange rate from the government side, but they are selling it to the they call it round tripping. They are selling it to the black market and making profit. So now when the City Boy unified it killed their business. So all those people holding dollars, waiting for naira to get to 1,000 is done. They have to start spending it, because if they hold it, when the dollar start falling, then their money will be useless. So they will have to put it back in the market. So you can see this is strategic. This is beyond a human being. This is like extra human being. That is why the Senate president is called uncommon president. Uncommon. This is uncommon. It has never happened before in Nigeria. We've never had a president that is this strategic. Look at how long has he been in office. He's not even up to 100 days, and he has done all these things. How much more he spent 4 years? What are we going to see? I'm waiting. I'm looking forward to what's going to happen. We are entering into our new promised land. And I pray that God will continue to strengthen him and all his team and all the governors to work with him, with his policies, and bring it into actualization. God bless the Republic of Nigeria.
Thank you very much. I so much appreciate your contribution today. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. I think to me that is a wonderful analysis of everything that has happened already by the City Boy. You understand me? So, yeah, the City Boy is the right man for the job. Are you getting me? The City Boy is the right man for the job, and he's doing wonders every day. Trust me. Wonders that even his opponent, they don't know what to say. They are marveled at how the City Boy is taking actions every day. You understand me? He's taking action every day. Actions that they say that he's an old man. He know fit talk. He know where. My brother, wake up. If you are not aware, wake up. What is going on? The City Boy is on the throne. Whether you like it or not, that is the key word. The City Boy is on the throne. Let us take a look at this powerful message. Take a look at this, please. Take a look at this.
We are passing hard time.
I've been buying fuel at exorbitant prices. The hardship is just too much.
We stand at the edge of a moment.
Everything that the City Boy has done in the past 60 days. So I'm going to post that video on my page. In case you want to see it, you can share it to people that is asking, what has the City Boy done in 60 days in office? You tell them. In fact, the video did not even capture everything because there's a lot of things that the city boy has done already. What about taking immediate decision to every incident that happened? For me, I think that is the greatest thing that the city boy has done. Unlike before in the past, when anything comes up, the government will not take action. They will leave it as maybe things go out of hand. Everything will go out of hand before they will react. But I can see that the city boy government is a proactive government. He's taking decisions before things get out of hand. He's handling every issues. When the NLC threatened to go for strike, he called them to round table and have a discussion with them. With, for example, even the doctors. I'm aware that the president has offered 25,000 allowance to the doctors and 25% salary increase to the doctors. But it's like they say they rejected it and they say the strike must continue. You see, what is happening, this threat of strike and everything is all over the world. In case you don't know, in the UK, there has been a lot of strike, threats of strike. Of course, the railway system, the workers have been on strike. The teachers are also threatening. Everything has always been like that. I get me now. But what is so special and unique about the city boy government, the uncommon city boy government, is that he reacts immediately to every issue that is being raised. That is one thing that is spectacular about this. This government. We'll talk about the palliative. Nigerians, share their opinion that the palliative will not get to the people that are really affected. And today the city boy listening and is like, okay, I'm going to look at it. Let me review how this thing is going to be done. And he's taking action. Every aspect of the economy, everything, the city boy is doing it. At the same time, when there are crises across Africa, he's also taking action to solve it. My brother, renewed hope is here. Nigeria is back on track. I want you to enjoy this moment, just as the city boy told us, that Nigeria is back on track. Renewed hope is here. Enjoy this moment. Enjoy this moment. The knowledgeable, educated people of Nigeria must understand that places like China, Russia, Japan had to go through for their country's stability. Thank you very much for that comment. I see you. Tunde, I see all of you. My country, Nigeria, will be great again. I believe and I have faith. May God help the president and the citizen. Amen. Thank you very much. Of course, by now we have seen that anybody that is fighting the government or that is making stupid comments are people that do not want the good of the country, and we can identify them even as they speak. So they are also afraid to speak now because it is not business as usual. I believe that they can see that it is no longer business as usual because the city boy is taking action immediately without no time wastage. This is powerful. Asiwaju is getting the job done, open up opportunities for power, exchange rate reform, and the courage to remove fuel subsidy, the cancer, reading the prosperity of Nigeria, and many more goods to come. Others obedient, all of them are backing. Of course, they are crying, they are weeping because they are not happy about it. Very impressive of uncommon city boy. Please, I need this comment. What do you think about the city boy government in just 60 days? Of course, yesterday, the 29th of July, made it 60 days in office. The city boy, 60 days in office. What do you think? How can you rate it? I just want to see your comment on that. How can you rate the activities, the decisions of the city boy so far, from removing fuel subsidy, unifying the exchange rate, no more multiple exchange rate, declare emergency on food, state of emergency on food security, what again? So many of these things. Student loans already, set up a commodity marketing committee to regulate and to review the prices of goods and everything in the market. There's a lot of things that he has done. What do you think? How do you think? What are you seeing? What is the direction that you are seeing? Of course, we are aware that so many people are expecting things to come down, price of food to come down and all of that. But you see, one important thing is that the city boy is also his monetary policies and all his policies, international policies, monetary, all of them is geared towards promoting made in Nigeria product. That is something that is unique, and that is a great opportunity for Nigerians to take charge of this opportunity. That is what we have been saying. Go and learn a skill. If you don't have a skill, go and get one. Start up your business, register your business, and get ready to pay tax. because we are aware that there's going to be a new taxation system that is going to be introduced where everybody will need to pay tax, because that is a system that we are going to be operating. And this is something spectacular, and I'm so much happy about it. I get it, me now. May the Almighty God bless my country, Nigeria. Thank you very much. Somebody said the city boy appointed investigators to probe CBN. Nigeria will be great again. God bless Nigeria. A big round of applause for this caller. He really spoke my mind. The right word, they will come to West Africa and beg for the trade. I'm even thinking, why is it that they are not? Let me leave it for now. Nsima, good evening, and my beautiful people on this platform. May God bless all of us. May this new week bring favor, mercy, and plenty of joy for all of us. Amen. Paul say, good evening. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. It's been a wonderful conversation so far. I have been going through and watching people's reaction about the city boy and his government. For me, so far, it's positive. Many people are optimistic. Many people did not even expect that this new level of government, this new government in place, just 60 days, we can be able to do this much in just 60 days, my brother. Somebody say fantastic, 100%. Yes, I see you. I'm so happy I'm from Nigeria right now. God bless you, Sima. Thank you very much for that. By the way, something got my attention today. Remember. These people say that tomorrow is their sit at home. You see what is going on already. Somebody sent me a video that got my attention. I just want to share it with you. I don't want to use my mouth to talk anymore. Are you getting me? I want to share this video with you. Hopefully, it will make sense to you. My brother, what we are saying is a reality. Are you getting me now? The city boy government is giving them time, because now they will not say they are not aware. The city boy is aware, and the city boy has been using different means to talk to them and all of that. They are not listening. But we like it though. We love it. So let me share this video with you. If you have not seen it already, I want you to take a look at it, because it is just like we said. We told them, continue your sit at home. Continue your sit at home. So my own is that I'm helping them to propagate their message. Continue your sit at home. Don't cry, you. But today I saw a video from the lawyer, Aloy Ejimako. I want you to listen to Aloy Ejimako, the video that they put today. Of course, I don't know, but listen to him.
Effect that you are in receipt of a direct order from me to cancel any pending sit at home in place at the moment.
It's been hours after
So
this.
you see, the lawyer is making effort for him to go channels and everything. They are trying so hard, to tell us that they are trying to stop sit at home. Let us see who is going to be powerful. Is it Simon Ekpa say is the what did he call it? The prime minister. And some people are saying stop sit at home. So let us see who is going to be powerful. And tomorrow we are going to be here for us to to report what they are going to be telling us. But you can see the lawyer here, reading to you what they want. Listen.
Pronouncement by Aloy Ejimako, counsel to Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, and youth of Enugu are on the street to lend their voices to the call.
Do you think that Enugu people, they are going to come out tomorrow to say no sit at home? Do you think the Enugu people are going to come out tomorrow to say no sit at home? My brother, this drama. I told you now, I made a video, I say Southeast Drama 2023. It's about to start. It's about to go down. Oh. It's about to go down. Oh. It's about to go down. Oh. I salute you. Hello, your name and where you calling us from, please? Go ahead.
My name is Adelich. I'm calling from London here.
Yes.
I
salute you.
But once again, the town hall is different
from Baba Blue. They don't see him now. No be joke now.
They hear very well. This is a common president and a common Senate president and common House of Speaker we have today in Nigeria. They are uncommon. You can see it. You asked us about to comment about the city boy, the president of Federal Republic of Nigeria, is 60 days in office. I think today is 61.
Yes.
It's very good, very wonderful. This is the kind of government Nigeria needs. This is what we expect. Day one, he said during the campaign, I will hit the ground running. Day two, I will continue running. Day three, I will continue strategizing. Up to today, every day is different action. Quick. Baba, go fast. Even some people are saying, Baba, I beg, review this fast. It's too much. But because he knows the problem, he knows everything about Nigeria.
Yes.
We thank him. This is the kind of thing we want. He already told us during the campaign what we really face. It's not that maybe when he got to the job, he starts trying all these policies. No, it's something that he already planned for him. Some people are saying, no, he should have bring it. There is no way. The best way to go about it is what he really has. That is how we can migrate into the better Nigeria really want. We need to get rid of a lot of this. Not that easy. Today, what made Niger Republic to collapse is this removal of oil subsidy. That's what they depend on. Cameroon are crying. Chad, all of them were crying. But you have to give patience. Nigerians need to get to self-getter before African countries can start benefiting. Now, in Sima,
yes,
we can see all the steps Mr. President has taken.
Yes.
Starting from all the policies he introduced in terms of electric bill, the power bill, student loan,
unifying of the exchange rate. Yes.
We can see up to today many policies that will really take effect up to his ministerial nominee. The expectation people were expecting that, especially the position, they couldn't see it. In fact, a lot of them I even credited him. In fact, even though the Ruben Abati himself, all this narrative, he wasn't questioning all the small bingos that he put in that studio. Tell them, say, no. These people there, they are competent to. He mentioned some names, say, hey, don't go and be talking rubbish regarding most of these people that he put on that list. So, all this apart. Now, we can see how Mr. President is engaging international community, both at the sub-region level, ECOWAS, within the AAU, within the international community. We visited France recently. We'll see what happened. Time to that last caller. In Simako, this is the problem now. The problem is our state government. Some people who have in Bashoko in Anambra village, they will blame the president. Some will have everybody is the president. The local government is not working. Majority of Nigeria today don't believe in those governors. Even though we are voting them in office, that's why we are the only people. Most Nigerians believe the federal government to have everything, even though to divide sweet or chocolate to Nigeria today. Many Nigerians don't believe in governor. Their governor to divide that chocolate for them. They will say no. They will hide it. They believe in federal government. You know why? Because I now blame this governor. During the last President Buhari regime, just less than 9 months for Buhari to go, he now introduced a bill that let's have local government have autonomy. Let the House of Assembly have autonomy. Judiciary autonomy, so that they can be individuals, so that they can have autonomy, they can perform their function very well. Do you know what happened? Most of our southern governors, they now go and bring all their data boys. They put it on social media. They continue hammering the president. No, they continue propaganda. We will not call them. We know that they are the ones that sponsor those data boys. To continue propaganda against that local government autonomy, saying that is another way for Fulani to start becoming our local government chairman. Say, what is finding a way to install Fulani in all the local government if you give local government autonomy? How does that make sense? That is what was crying. That is why that be fair. It was those governors, and our southern governors, if you look at those agitation, if you look at across the south, they were crying that it is another way for Fulani to become local. How can a Fulani become a local government chairman if local government have autonomy? They say it is another way, then they'll be conducting election. It will be very difficult. You now be a candidate of the federal government who will now win the election, who now win the local government election. Then from there, it will be very easy for them to introduce a policy and the Fulani they can start doing all this propaganda that federal government want to take over our land. through the local government. It's an Fulani agenda. That is, it is not. This propaganda came from the. Yes, I can say it.
We didn't hear what you said. The propaganda came from where?
Most of this propaganda about how that local government autonomy bill to change to be, I mean, you know, Buhari proposed autonomy for local government.
Yeah.
Yes. And the State House of Assembly autonomy. But eventually it failed. That bill didn't pass. The amendment couldn't, it failed. I'm not saying the reason why it failed, it was most of those governors that sponsored those data propaganda. Today we are suffering for it. So that's what the governors need to do more. The city boy is doing so. If you look at what happened to now, most of these palliative initiatives now that the federal government proposed through their next meeting now, they now ship most of them to the state governor. Let the state governor go and decide how they can go about their palliative. I'm telling you now, there's only few of them are saying something. All of them, they keep quiet. All of them, they are not talking. And if the majority of Nigeria still don't believe in their state governor, and there is no way federal government alone can be choking his hand into the federation account, using that money for the whole Nigeria, it will be a constitutional crisis. The state governor, they can start to say no. So right now, we are calling the state governors, and we are calling the federal government again, like we to say here, to help us do monitoring, transparency, whatever you are sharing between all the tiers of government, let be announced, let us know, and they should try as much as possible. We two Nigerians again, we should be dragging these governors. The city boy can't be engaging with international, with the world superpower, engaging with African Union, engaging with sub-regional union. At the same time, we are dragging him to come and do palliative for us again. Where the governors are there, the local governments are there, they are not functioning, they are dying. So, and again, Nigeria is a federation, it was operating a federation system of government. So, my point here is, the city boy is doing so. Everybody can see it. We are all pleased. But now, still again, our governors are not really there. They are not really there. They are not, it's like we are not hearing anything from them. They are not coming out issuing a press release or continue from their next meeting, after their next meeting, the last, they say maybe one or two. Since you read about the governors of Ogun State, maybe one or two after them. Since then, we didn't hear anything. So, what I'm saying is that if the city is moving, maybe, let me say 50 speed, the governors were expected to be catching up maybe 45 or 40. So that the federal government and the state, they can be moving along side by side. So that people can have that hope. For example, now, look at this NLC stupid people say they are going to protest. Like, federal government are doing so. So what more? Suppose all those state governors again came out to start announcing to their citizens, this is what they will do, this is the outcome of the meeting, this is what they can be able to do. It will really go down well and incite hope for the citizens. So I'm using this medium again to urge the federal government, the state governors, to come out. They already had a meeting. They already given the map. That is based on constitution. Let states come out with their own measure in how to assist their citizens. Because they are more closer to the people. We know they already killed the local government. But I don't know, maybe that will still come up again. But at least the state government, the states own the local government. Let them try to do something. Let them assist.
Your network is actually fluctuating and we can't hear you very well. But also what I want to say is that I think we always give federal government too much of work. What about the citizen holding their governors and their local government councillors or whatever responsible? What about that part? So what is the job of the people? I think where the federal government need to do more is to educate the people that the development of the state is in the hands of the governors, and then the people should start holding their governors accountable. That is what I think there. That is what I think there. For me, I know that the APC-led governors will do well. Of course, I listened to one of the one of the vision of the new chairman of APC. Are you aware? From next week, APC as a party, they're going to have a new chairman. He said that one of his objectives is to work with the APC governors and other governors who are ready to make sure that they implement the policies of the city boy. You understand me? So it will be very, very clear. We don't care about those states anyways, because it will be very, very clear that the people that implement the policies of the federal government will be successful. By that time, everything will be clear. So, but then we need to start holding them accountable, and that is why the city boy movement is there, because it's a grassroots action. We have every city boy supporter in all the states. So we are going to be the one to hold all the governors accountable. Even if we are not from the southeast, we will start calling them. We will start pointing out what they are supposed to do and what they are not doing. So please go ahead. Exactly. I think the citizens, they have a part to play here as well.
Exactly. We were saying that we help the city boy south.
Yes.
We help to ensure that monitoring and transparency will continue. Maybe every time we come on show, please, maybe 2 or 3 minutes.
We are already working on the website. We call it, we have a name for it. We are going to be publishing what the state governors are doing in all the states, 36 states. We are going to be publishing it. Yes.
For example, now look at it. Now, when they train the monster finish and the monsters overpower them, they can't do anything now. They now went to call federal government. What is your common senate president? I said, you mean your what's it call it? The governors of Southeast, Samuelepa. Then now the guy who had the audacity to correct the common senate president said, no, I'm not be their governor, I'm their prime minister. To tell you that how state governors have become useless in that part of Nigeria. So the state governors up with their own measure will continue dragging that. I'm begging you, please. I know at least if out of 36, if it's only 5 are saying that they are going to assist their citizens, they are coming with their plan, it's not enough. It's not enough, especially down south, especially in the southern part of the country. We need to continue hammering, dragging them. All the city boy cannot do everything. I would not want it to fail, and city boy will not fail. So let me stop here. This is my own contribution. City boy for 60 days, he has tried. We have seen him. We trust him. We believe him. Nigeria should ignore any stupid protest that is coming. I trust my people. I trust the north, and I trust part of the south.
What is your comment on the investigation, the launch of the CBN investigations?
Very wonderful. It caught everybody unaware. You know, city boy knows everything. He's a president that has no godfather. Suppose we go and put a portrait here, or portrait or whatever, or this kind of thing will not happen. But because this is a president that has no godfather, he's the godfather himself. Bringing an investigator to investigate the activity of CBN, like the last caller said, we are a lot of things have to come in. So an external person will be the best. That's the best, and I'm expecting more to come up because an external will reveal a lot. There will be a shocking news, shocking revelation. All this one in Mefele, go gather all those IPOB bimbos. They were shouting in court. They were saying, Asari Dokubo is carrying weapon around. They didn't harass him. Mefele that they find Mongo part, those what's going that doing Mongo part they use. Now that is a useless boy. Imagine
Asari Dokubo, is he not licensed? Is he using it to kill people?
They are comparing Mefele and Asari. Asari came out. He said it clearly. He's been licensed to hold gun, and he's a patriotic. He's an non-state actor helping the settlement, working side. He said it. I want you can play the interview. Interview is there with Sheung and what's it called, Andeji. You know, they are this Micon they are doing. They invited him a few days ago. Deji was there, and Sheung was not invited. He said everything. He revealed where his work. He worked along the federal. He worked with the federal government in Imo, in Plateau, in Abuja. He said everything. It's now left. If it is lying, federal government will like debunking. Though a lot of people don't like the way he talked too much. He tried to abort. He's saying the truth because they're pushing him. And he had to come out to say it. So he's been licensed. And it's the government and again, his activity with Tompolo, everybody can see it in the Nigeria data there. So that is aside. The external investigator is a welcome idea. And I believe, in fact, I can't wait to hear more. This one, they are quickly to release to release Emefiele. We know the other people they are dragging to collect what's it called, Emefiele, to be in their custody. They already perfected a plan. The guy want to run away. We know. He want to run away through the land border. We know. He knows definitely what is coming. So they want to quickly release him on the bail, and the guy will just disappear. He will just disappear. They will bring a coffee and say that he's been dead somehow. They will now declare something that will not be like, they will just kind of create one scenario that everybody will know understand the man is there somehow. Whereas the man will run away. So that's their plan.
We are aware that the federal government has approved grains to be distributed for farmers. Are you aware of the loot that is going on in Adamawa? And the government of Adamawa have declared state of curfew in Adamawa because they say some people are looting the grains that is meant for the farmers or something. What do you have to say about that?
The state governor, they are the one they will arrange those things to really happen. It is the state governors who will be the one arrange.
And this is what we are also saying, that the governors are the cause of our problem in this country.
It is the problem. Number one, how can you go and put a grain that they give to you where you know that your people, your boys will come and steal it? Because those are the boys who are working for the government. He is the one behind it so that to make for the program of the federal government measure to fail. In Borno State, why they not go steal those grain? Are they not the same? In fact, between Borno citizen and Adamawa, who are the most heated one between this terrorism? Who should believe they are really more suffering? It's more Borno people now. Do you hear that they have in Borno or other states in that northeast? Why Adamawa? Why? So you listen, those governors, they are our source of problem. 100% the governors are our problem. I think it's the right time for the federal government to use a white paper to redefine this system of government they are using. We can't continue this way where we believe we have a 3 tiers of government we're working. And that one, he can't be everywhere. He can't be everywhere. So I think it's time for the federal government to put the foot down and issue a white paper. Listen, if we are going to operate a federal system of government, let's do it to the letter. Not this one that only one tier will be working. Everybody today, I'm telling you, it is not the federal government that put those governors there. It is the citizens that put them there. But they don't believe in them. Ordinary sweet. For if they say, okay, state government divide sweet to your citizens, citizens say, no, we don't believe in federal government. They don't believe in them. And this is what will happen now. Like the example just started now. What we do? Where come they will put a grade where they will ask criminals to come and steal it? Why did it happen in Borno State? Why? Do you see people who, what's it called, crowds falling themselves in when the Borno Zulu was divided? No, everything was peaceful. We all saw it now. We all saw it. So I think this kind of one, this example just cited is a very good one. Anytime you see any government misbehave, please, let's call it out on this program. And I know they are hearing. This is one of their best programs. Let's call them out. Let's shame them. Let's name them and shame them. So we should not leave anyone, even though the APC you are not doing well, we will call you. PDP, we will call you. Labour, we will call you out. Anybody that is doing anyhow, we will call them. So, and again, federal government too again must lead by example. Federal government must do a lot because majority of us Nigeria believe in federal government, especially the federal government under the city board. They believe so much in him, they put in him, and he's doing very good, but is to do more again to help us in terms of transparency monitoring so that we can know what these governors are doing. If they to them, let us know how much is touching every governor and should direct the citizen of every state should go and monitor their state governor, hold them accountable, drag them, write petition against them, follow them, pass the bomber. Thank you very much, Isima.
Thank you.
I appreciate that.
Thank you. Hello, your name and where you're calling us from, please. Go ahead. Hello, your name and where you're calling us from. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, please tell us your name and where you're calling us from. Go ahead.
I'm calling from Lagos. My name is Dean.
Yes, please go ahead. What's your contribution?
In fact, you are doing a very wonderful job. I just want to commend you. Keep up the good job, and God will be by your side.
Thank you very much for your call. We appreciate you.
Fine. I always follow your live video, and if I watch you every day, it's like a food for me.
Thank you very much. I salute you.
Keep the good job. Keep the good job.
Thank you. All right.
You're welcome, brother.
All right. So just like we said before, I mean, the federal government cannot do everything. We have a part to play, and we are going to be looking at the governors because they are at the grassroots and they are supposed to do what they are supposed to do. So please, if you want to be one of the representatives in your state or in your local government, you have opportunity to join the City Boy movement. Of course, you can reach out to me. The number is on the screen. You send me a message, and then we need to do other things because we are going to unveil the team that is working at the grassroots action. We are going to be holding our governors accountable. We have seen that they are the one that is causing problem in that country. They are every policies of the federal government, they refuse to implement it. They either steal the money or they have plans to make things to fail so that they will not say, oh, the government is not doing well. The government, this time around, we will not allow it to happen. Are you getting me now? If it is their headache in Adamawa, if the governor decide to impoverish them, he should be held accountable for their misfortune. Yes, but that's what we are saying. We need to make sure we call them out so that everybody would know where the problem is coming from. Are you getting me? So the number is on it. If you want to call in, you are free to call. This program is for people's comments. I did not just come today to talk alone. I don't want to talk. You understand? Because the City Boy is already doing a lot. I'm just reviewing what has been going on already. Are you getting me now? So the people of Biafra are so desperate for something to happen. That is why today we can see them, in their various whatever. This one is condemning. It's like they are even confused among themselves. This one say our lawyer Jumako is not doing well. This one say our lawyer Jumako. This one, all kinds of things. Oh boy, I tell you now, say the drama is about to happen because the City Boy is not somebody that you are going to joke. The City Boy is not Buhari. The City Boy government is not Buhari. Therefore, my brother, it's not going to be easy this time around. So, of course, we saw earlier on when Enugu governor, Governor Mba, led, of course, protests against the sit-at-home, whatever that they are doing in the southeast. So my question is, according to the other faction of IPOP that have declared sit-at-home 2 weeks, do you think that the governor will be able to sustain the protest to stop the sit-at-home? I just want you to listen to this. Can you see the poster? The poster says sit at home affects our mental health. This is what Biafra people want. We want good thing. We want development. We want good life for our people. Look at what they are causing. Look at it. It says sit at home affects our mental health. There was another protest that said that we cannot pay our hire purchase anymore because of sit at home. All the drivers, they cannot, they collect all those hire purchase vehicle and buses for business, for transportation. Of course, they're good at business, transportation businesses. Those people came out to protest that we can no longer pay our hire purchase anymore because of sit at home and all of that. And then the other faction, the Simon Ekpa-led faction, will say, oh, it will cripple the economy of Nigeria. I don't know. But let us see how this game will play. On Monday, 2 weeks sit at home, loading, according to their brother. They say 2 weeks sit at home, loading. Look at the happiness. Look at the joy. They are just fighting among them. They say 2 weeks sit at home. I wish I would see them tell us that, look at what the technology, they always claim that Biafra is the technology, that it will be like Japan. All these 10 years of Biafra shouting, taking the life of people, killing their brother, there is no Biafra technology, there is nothing. There is no innovation, there is nothing to show for. The only thing that we can see is sit at home affects our mental health, and they are making noise. But let us see if the governors will do something, because there's already a video of them complaining, this one threatening this one. That is what we are talking about. I told you people, encourage them to sit at home. They will be the one to fight themselves. I know these people. We have worked with these people. Ignore the criminals. Make sure that you discipline them, target them, discipline. See, if this is the time for the federal government to teach these criminals a lesson. You see, Ojukwu escaped the punishment of the federal government after he deceived and caused problem in the country. That is the same way they think that they are going to do the same thing. Ojukwu caused problem in the country, disappeared, came back and received a state welcome. So it's the same thing that they are doing. But we believe that this government is a government that will never allow that to happen. Because if the government allow that to happen, you are going to see other groups rising up to do the same thing because they will not have a reference. The reason why they are making this noise, because Ojukwu was not punished. What is the punishment of Ojukwu? Ojukwu ran away on exile and then came back to receive a state welcome, and he was given some kind of, oh my God, opportunity to contest again in the same Nigeria. So that is the same reason why they are doing what they are doing now. So we want punishment for criminals, people that have been destabilizing the country in the name of rubbish. Look at the result of sit at home in the southeast. Sit at home affects our mental health. So you guys know, I thought you're supposed to say sit at home affects Nigeria mental health. Oh my God. Let's listen to them again.
The messages on their placards are clear. Bring this scourge to an end. Release Nnamdi Kanu.
We are telling the federal government.
So they will, just like we have said, it is Nnamdi Kanu that they always use as excuse. Nnamdi Kanu is what the Nnamdi Kanu that caused their predicament is the same people that they are shouting, release Nnamdi Kanu for us. Release Nnamdi Kanu for us. Are you seeing it? The same person that caused their predicament, the same person that formed the ESN, the unknown gunmen. I saw videos today of how they say unknown gunmen attacked somebody in Anambra. Is there the video burning of 2 vehicles like that? Can you? So if they are saying they don't need protest, and at the same time they are saying release Nnamdi Kanu, do you think that they know what they are doing? Do you think that they know what they are doing? The federal government is wise. Before we used to say the DOS is wise. Before that, we used to say the DOS is wise. Most of you don't know the meaning of DOS. The Directorate of State of Biafra. Anything they want, we give it to them. They say Directorate of State of Biafra, DOS, is wise. They say IPOP is formidable. We are still waiting on how formidable they are. Are you getting me now? So the same people that are saying they don't want to sit at home, at the same time, the same people are saying release Nnamdi Kanu for us. Do you think that these people are serious? They never understand what they are doing yet. I salute you. Hello, your name and where you calling us from, please?
My name is Nobu Sakeda. I'm calling from the United States, from California.
Yes, please go ahead.
I just want to say you're doing a very great job. Very great job. The South shot themselves on the foot a long time ago. You will observe that once Buhari had taken over for his first tenure, instead of Southeast to start fighting for 2023, rather they started fighting for Biafra very early. Now, a country you want to divide. How do you expect it to not be the president of a country you chose to divide? During Buhari, what do you check it? Once PDP had lost the election, you see that was when the agitation of Nnamdi Kanu went so hard.
Yeah, go ahead. It's like we lost you. We can't hear you very well, sir.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah. So once Buhari had won his first tenure, you will see that instead of Southeast to start fighting for 2023, hoping there will be no president one day, but rather they did not do that. They were fighting for agitation, how to divide the country. And once you have done that, how do you expect the same country to vote for Deputy? Now, number two, coming to the issue of Niger, I can say Nigeria is back. We are back to being the big brother of the Nigerian military can bring that whole coup to an end just one day. So I want to say you're doing a very good job. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your contribution, sir. We really appreciate you. Of course, it's a confirmation that Nigeria is back as the giant of Africa, and that is the truth. Anybody that see it otherwise, you watch how the drama is going to play. That is all I have to say about that. Yes, so the city boy is on the throne, and we are happy. What is going on. Are you getting me now? So let us go back to what we have been saying, we are discussing about here. So the same people are saying they want sit at home to end. At the same time, they are saying release Nnamdi Kanu for us, the person that caused their problem. So do you see the irony of it? Do you see the irony of it? Do you see the stupidity in the blood? My brother, is in the blood. It runs in the blood. What I'm telling you is something that even them themselves, they cannot understand. The person that caused the sit at home, the person that caused the problem in the region, whether they send it to, whether they know what they are doing, or they don't know what they are doing. The same person they say they don't want to sit at home again. The same person they say they should release again. That when they release him, he's going to stop sit at home. My brother, when are you people going to learn? So this is the announcement that they made on they go and whether they pay channels to advertise it for them. But at the same time, they are still saying release Nnamdi Kanu. How is a counterproductive or of course, because it's not working. Counterproductive protest. Because it's not going to, how can you say you don't want to sit at home? At the same time, you say release Nnamdi Kanu for us. Do you know what you're saying? You don't know what you're saying. You don't know the consequences of what you're doing. That is why we are laughing at you. We say continue your sit at home because you are not yet serious. When we are serious, we will know. When you are serious, we will know. When you are serious, you will not be saying release Nnamdi Kanu. When you know that the federal government is not supposed to even hear that kind of thing right now. Yes, the federal government is not interested in what you are saying. At the same time, you are saying release Nnamdi. It means you are still loyal to the person that the federal government has identified as a threat or as a problem or as a criminal. That is the truth. So, please, bring your ESN to make sure you sit at home, because you are not serious. But let us continue listening to them.
Nigeria, please, they should release Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally. Let's release him and peace will be restored back to Southeast.
They are in their mindset. They say when they release Nnamdi Kanu, peace will be restored in the Southeast. So, because of Nnamdi Kanu, you people are causing problems in the Southeast, insecurity in the Southeast. My brother, welcome. Continue your problems. Look at this young boy talking rubbish. If you check his brain, there's nothing inside his head. Can you see a young boy? This is the youth that they say will lead the country. I want you to think the way they think. You understand me? Can you see it? This is the youth in the Southeast that they say, oh, they should. The same way Obi think, the same all of them think. All of them think the same. Can you see the youth in the Southeast, the Biafra youth, the way they think? The person who caused the problem, they are saying, release him is going to be the one to end it the same time. Well, if that is the truth, let the government listen to them. But I can tell you that it's counterproductive. You see, when I talk, they don't like the way Nsima talk. But this is a reality. Are you getting me now? It's a pitiable pity. If you ask them now if you even give opportunity to speak, they will be abusing you. Nothing they offer. Nothing offer. Look at this young man. Look at the only thing that come out of his mouth. No intelligence. His own intelligence is that, oh, there is insecurity in the Southeast. Release Nnamdi Kanu so that the insecurity will stop. It's a very look at. It's not just only one person. No, listen to the next person.
So that, and then also calling on the Southeast governors to also come together and also come together to dialogue on how our brother will be out.
Did you see it? Did you see the purpose of their protest? These guys are a bunch of criminals. You are shouting. They give you opportunity to speak. You are. The news is in the public, so that everybody can see. They give you opportunity. You are looking for help. Who are the people causing you to sit at home? The same Nnamdi Kanu, the same IPOB. So you are protesting that you don't want to sit at home. The person that caused it, at the same time you are saying they should release him. And look at it. He said that the federal government, the governors should come together to dialogue with the government to release Nnamdi Kanu. So not the release of Nnamdi Kanu is their priority. not their welfare, not their situation, not the killings, not their life. So, my brother, please continue. So you guys, that's why we say we are not worried about you. Sit at home. This is your rubbish conversation. The government is not listening. I can assure you. That is why you are stupid. You understand me? The government is not listening. Because do you see the government respond? No government will ever respond to criminals. The people that destabilize the government, the state, you are saying government release. Is that how you release? You are still causing the problem. You are not remorse. You have not stopped the criminality. At the same time, you are asking the government to release the person that is causing the problem. I don't know where your sense is. Please sit at home well. Sit at home. Sit at home well. Sit at home. I don't want to listen to the idiot again. Let us listen to this lady. At least maybe if she will have sense. Listen to another person. No? I want you to listen to another person.
Called. He's the overseer. He did not even bother, or whatever he's called. He's the overseer. He did not even bother to come to East. He's ordering us to start home.
This lady is saying that the people that are ordering them to sit at home is overseas. So at least maybe this lady is the one that is trying to make sense now. So they are beginning to, maybe only this lady is making sense. Maybe the guy that joined them to protest is one of the IPOP sympathizers that is pretending. Maybe he's even the one that is burning properties as well. Thinking that when they burn properties, the federal government will release Nnamdi Kanu. Did you see the mentality of the IPOP people? Because I could have said the Igbos now. But do you see the mentality of the IPOP people? You understand me? Innocent day, they say Nnamdi Kanu is not the only criminal in the Nigerian judiciary system. Let their Biafra land burn. They are not even at home anyway, but living in the better size of Nigeria. Of course, all of them are in this thing. So he said Nnamdi Kanu is not the only criminal in the Nigeria judicial system. That is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the person that is causing problem. I'm talking about the person that is taking the life of people in the name of agitation, in the name of Biafra, in the name of all kinds of things. Are you getting me? That is what I'm talking about. You understand me? So at least this lady is trying to make sense. The boy, the man, the guy, the young man that was speaking earlier did not have any sense. So this lady is saying that how can the person that is ordering us to sit at home is overseas? And is ordering us to sit at home. He's not even giving us food to eat. Listen.
Ordering us to sit at home without nothing. Why? We don't need to sit at home again. If you want us to sit at home, you should come down to East here and join us.
So the sister said, if you want us to, that is the lady that focused on the message. What is the purpose of this protest? To stop sit at home. And the lady is saying the person that is causing us to sit at home is not even here. If you want us to sit at home, come home. Let us sit at home together. That was an intelligent young woman from the southeast. Let us listen to others, because there are other people that say.
They also want the youth of the region to rethink their actions and allow peace return to the southeast.
So if you say the youth of the region, who are the youth of the region? Is it that boy that says something? Is the guy that just spoke now, is that a youth that think upside down? Are you getting me now? He's not thinking about his school. People are not going to school. People are afraid to come out, even when nothing is happening. They are enjoying the criminality. That's why we say sit at home. Please make sure you sit at home.
Whereas we are calling on other youths who are being used to cause work in the states on this sit at home thing.
Exactly. This man said we are calling on other youths because they know it is the same youth that they use, especially the first speaker. In fact, this interview is supposed to expose that boy. They should go and look for that boy, the first speaker that said, oh, the governor should come together and dialogue with the federal government to release Nnamdi Kanu. What is the concern of this? You are talking upside down. So look at another youth here in the south is saying, oh, we are calling on other youth which they are using. So you see now, so they know the truth. Even the people in the southeast know the truth. That it is the youth in the state as well that they are using as the actors to cause problem in the country.
They should stay away from it. No agitation is worth anybody's life. Anything that you are agitating for that has cost life is terror. So in other words, it is our future. If we keep killing ourselves or because we want to show our grievances, that means we're not getting it right.
Did you see that? Did you see intelligence? This is intelligence. How can you say you are agitating at the same time you are killing your people? What do you hope to achieve? There is a superior revolution going on. You don't need to take the life of people. You don't need to burn properties. Superior revolution. That is what the city boy is showing the whole world. Superior revolution is already going on in the country, Nigeria. So if you do anyhow, you see anyhow. The message is already out. So this at least we have seen two people that have sense. We have seen two people that have sense, that have delivered the message.
The governor of Enugu State has made it clear that Enugu State is against it at home.
Did you hear that? He said the governor of Enugu State have made it clear that Enugu State is against it at home. So let us see if they are going to be able to withstand and continue what they are doing tomorrow. We are going to see it. We are going to see it. We're watching them live and direct because we are here. We go nowhere in this one. We want to see how they will use it at home to release Nnamdi Kanu this time around. Hopefully it works. Hopefully it works because even Nnamdi Kanu is enjoying himself. I saw the post from the one of the lawyers, according to them, that Nnamdi Kanu had a special. He was given a private a private medical examination. My brother, Nnamdi Kanu is enjoying himself. Nnamdi Kanu is enjoying himself, and then every time they come and be talking rubbish, they don't know what they are doing. Nnamdi Kanu, that's why when they talk, I say, come out here, you don't know what they are saying. Listen to the brother. He said, Enugu State governor is against it at home.
It's a message that I have sent down to every nook and corner of Enugu State. But as young persons, in as much as our governor have said it, and the leadership of that organization has said he's against it at home, the young persons in Enugu will move from community to community to make sure that we educate our people, tell our parents that the Enugu State is not sitting at home.
The seat at home.
That was a clear message by somebody who is intelligent, guys. What do you think? That was a clear message. The brother knows what he's talking about. He said, our governor have declared no sit at home. Therefore, the young people, we are going to make sure we deliver that message for everybody to know. That is what we are expecting. If you are clamoring for something and you want the government to do something, you cannot go at the same time tell the government to do the opposite. You want the government to do something. At the same time, you are telling the government to do what the thing that is causing problem. So the lady said Simon Ekpa, or if it's Simon Ekpa or another group that is doing sit at, they should come back home and follow them and do the sit at home. So hopefully Simon Ekpa will go back. He will not stay in his room and be doing situation room. So that was a very intelligent young man from the Southeast that delivered that message. Unlike the first person, they made a mistake to put that first person comment in this their whatever. Will I say commercial or in this their announcement? They made a big mistake to put that first person that made that comment, because if the federal government listen to that kind of comment, they will say that these people, they are not serious. You are not serious. You are not serious, man. You are not serious. So, but at least the three speakers covered it up.
Order was introduced by IPOP in the Southeast to protest the detention of Nnamdi Kanu. While measures by governors in the region have hardly changed the situation, in view of the latest development, Nigerians would hope a new season of peace unfolds in the region.
Okay, if you hope that there's going to be peace in the Southeast, no worry, we will find out if there's going to be truly peace in the Southeast at the end. But at least it's what commendable the new governor of Enugu State taking steps to stop the criminality that is going on in the state. That is a proud governor. That is a smart governor. That is an intelligent governor. And the governor must continue if he really wants to achieve something. Unlike Professor Soludo used the IPOP people to work for his election, and after which he promised them amnesty. Whether he shared the money, he did not share the money, he kept quiet, and they continue causing havoc in Anambra and other places. But anyways, let us see, since they have come together to say they don't want to sit at home. No problem. It's a good development. But we actually want you people to sit at home. So that when you guys, if you guys escape this thing that you are causing to yourself, you will in your lifetime, you will never dream of causing problem in the country anymore. Because this time around, you see all the sins of your forefathers. If you are not careful, you will pay for it, including Ojuku. You will pay for it this time around. If you think that I'm joking, don't worry. If you think that I'm joking, you will find out very, very soon. Because by that time, we are not going to be crying with you. You see Emefiele now. Emefiele is crying, Emefiele is crying. You guys will not go and help Emefiele now, wherever he is. Do you know where Emefiele is? You don't know. So keep making noise. Now so me I dey talk my own. You know, so we know they waste time. And when I also remember people like Dave Umahi, that is why we must respect him. We must respect people like Dave Umahi that was very bold, even as a governor, to deliver the message. That is why today, Ebonyi State is one of the states that has seen at least a little bit of government presence in Ebonyi State. I want you to listen to Dave Umahi. He delivered the message very, very well. That is why they never loved Dave Umahi. Please pay attention to what Dave Umahi said.
If anybody is telling you about Biafra, first and foremost, I've been saying it. Chief Elechi said it. Ebonyi State will never be part of Biafra.
Did you hear that? If anybody is telling you about Biafra, Ebonyi State will never be part of Biafra. By the way, Simon Ekpa, they say he's from Ebonyi State. That is where he is doing it from. He's from Ebonyi State. So the state governor in Ebonyi State, as at that time, Dave Umahi was saying that Ebonyi State will never be part of Biafra. We are not aware of what this current governor in Ebonyi State is doing at the moment. I get it me now. But it's a very nice scenario to watch. Let us see who is the powerful man, whether Simon Ekpa, the prime minister, or the governors, or the people in the southeast. And just like what we said, it is actually playing out very well. Allow them to sit at home. They will be the one to cry and to weep, just like what is going on. But this Dave Umahi actually made a very wonderful statement. So if some of you are wondering, how come his name appeared on the ministerial list? I want to tell you that Dave Umahi is an intelligent man. He has been doing a very wonderful job. And I can tell you that hopefully he will play a key role in making sure that peace is restored in the southeast. We actually want peace to be restored in Igbo land. That is our message. You know, some of them do, if they want to talk, they blame me. Say, Insima, you did join them. I say, yes, I was there. Because if I did not join you people, you will say, oh, Akwa Ibom people, you not join us. We join you to support you, to think that you are doing something good. But we discover that you are the one engaging in criminality and killing your brothers. We cannot support criminality. That is not what we want. At least we are good the way it is. Even if our governors are not doing well, we are happy. If our people don't have food to eat, there is life. And according to the popular proverb, as long as there is life, there is hope. So instead of my people, they don't get food to eat. They don't get anything. Government not doing well. At the same time, I come and join to kill them. My brother, what am I doing? So when we saw the criminality in the name of IPOP Biafra, we say, no, we don't want our people to die. I remember when they were saying, oh, Insima, why can't you ask Akwa Ibom people to sit at home? I told them straightforward that Akwa Ibom people will not sit at home. That was one of the things that they used to fight me. We are intelligent people. We are kings and queens, and we overcome the world. We are not stupid. The same Biafra people might think that, oh, the Akwa Ibom people, we don't go to school. We are house boys and house girls. Can you see how intelligent we are? Did you see us kill our people? Did you? Evelyn said, who can fight the government? After God is government, because both names started with G. I like that. I like that. He said, Chika said he is not to decide. His unit has finished. So where does he belong now? You don't know what you're saying. So did you listen what the ex-governor of...
If anybody is telling you about Biafra, first and foremost, I've been saying it. Chief Elechi said it. Ebonyi State will never be part of Biafra.
Did you hear that? So my brother, it is only clear that it is criminal. It is criminal activities that is going on in the southeast. So, and I want the governors, if they are very serious, this is a test of their seriousness in what they are doing. They should come out and declare, just like Dave Umahi declared. They should come out and declare that they are not part of this Biafra criminality. The governors should come. This is when we will know that they are serious. Because this governor, Dave Umahi, did it. He said, no, we are not part of this Biafra. We will never be part of it. So if the governors, if they are serious, Professor Soludo, we know that one is not. The man is just catching cruise. He's just looking for ways to be in office to enjoy more money. Simple. That is what Professor Soludo is doing. You understand? So let him come and declare that they are not part of Biafra. But will they? They will not. What about Abia State? Alex Uti. That one is focusing on building road, but there is no gutter. Who again? Enugu is already working, protesting against it. But you see, what will put an end to it is the government of the region coming out to say, we are not Biafra, we are not part of Biafra or anything. This is the same statement we expected Obi to say, but he couldn't say it because the IPOP criminality was part of what he used. He thought he can use to win presidential election in Nigeria. But that failed. Their calculation failed them. They were deceived. They told them that if you can win Abuja 25% and win Lagos, that you become the president of Nigeria. How far? How far? That is why they are so bitter that they say Obi won 25% in Abuja and Lagos. He could not become the president. That is something that they shocked. That was the first miracle that happened to them. And that was when I confirmed that miracle no dey tire Jesus. My brother, miracle no dey tire Jesus now. Is that not the prayer? Is that not the song they sing? The thing shocked them now. Because according to their lawyers, even their lawyers deceived them. That you must have 25% in Abuja and you must win Lagos to be able to become the president of Nigeria. My brother, that was the greatest shock of their life. That was the greatest miracle that happened to them. And up to today, they have not been able to recover from it. I can guarantee you, anytime you ask them, you will see, oh, but Obi defeated the city boy in his city. Simple. That is what they are bragging. But you see, a superior revolution took place and they could not see, they could not understand. My brother, you need to follow who know road. He's the master of the game. The city boy is the master of the game. There's already problems and division among the so-called Biafra region. Already Ebonyi State governor say we are not part of it. So how far?
We are not Biafra. We've been so oppressed, and now we are finding our feet, and you want us to go back. We will not.
Did you hear that? We have been so oppressed by who? Biafra criminals. Listen,
we are better.
Anyway, that one is gone. That was the former governor of Ebonyi State delivering that message to them, and they could not understand. Are you getting me? The line is still open if you want to call in and make your contribution. You are free to call in and make your contribution if you want to call in. Sorry, I missed your calls. I did not see it. Somebody said, Emmanuel said, in Sima, you know their lawyers love money too much. So they want to collect their own share. They love money too much. Any Southeast leaders supporting IPOP criminals are nothing but the useless fellow like Obi, Obingo, Obi Fraud. Yes. So the line is open. If you want to call in, please call in. I did not see your call, so I missed your call. Well, yeah, that is not the end, though. That is not the end. That is not the end. You understand me? That is not the end. I will show you something else so that they will know. I'm giving them the message so that when the time comes, they will understand. The message has been so clear. Our position has been so clear. So they are just on their own. Nobody wants to be part of the criminality that is going on in the Southeast. And the message has been so clear for a very, 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 very long time. I get it now. So this is another one. This one is part of the argue. When they argue, they keep arguing. We tell them, argue now. When the time reach, you go learn. Listen to
the
this.
way they are going about it.
So you don't think, say, the South, they part of that map because this.
Listen, Listen. They don't like this man anyway, but it's like later this man came and supported them, but they don't like this man. Listen.
Something they talk over and over again. Say if they come out,
what is it?
Delta, they part of Biafra.
How can Delta be part of Biafra? In what way?
Did you hear that? It's only criminals who want to steal somebody's. Did you hear that? Listen, no.
They part of Biafra.
How can Delta be part of Biafra? In what way? Is Biafra older than Delta? Are they bigger than Delta? How can River State become part of Biafra? No, or Akwa Ibom.
Exactly. And that is their focus. Delta, River State, Akwa Ibom. River State, which is Port Harcourt. That is their focus. They are looking for where to steal. They want to steal oil. They are a bunch of criminals. Do you see? So please, I'm just making them to see that continue your seat at home, because it will be very, very clear. The city boy government is not Buhari government too. You understand me? It's not Buhari government. It's not Buhari government. The message has been delivered long time ago.
They are dreaming.
So the message has been delivered long time ago. So anybody that want to sit at home, please sit at home. Continue your sit at home. We are waiting for you to sit at home. Make sure you sit at home. Don't stop. Make sure you sit at home. Please, you can visit our website www.thecityboymovement.org and support what we are doing. We have several souvenirs. You can go and get it. The City Boy Movement, in everything we are doing to support what we are doing, because we are taking actions. It's a grassroots action, and we are making sure that we deliver the country. Making sure that we deliver the country, and the government cannot do it alone. Just like the last caller called and said, the federal government the federal government is not going to be able to do this thing alone. We, the people, must rise up. If we understand that the federal government has empowered the governors to take action, then why are the governors not taking action? This should be the question of every Nigerian. Why is the governors not taking action to develop the state as they're supposed to do? Why are they not building infrastructure? Why are they not talking about what they will do? Of course, the city board just allocated lots of money in the infrastructure fund, that was released. What are they doing? This is something that is very, very important. We need to start asking that question as soon as possible, to make sure that we hold our governors accountable for the predicament that we are passing through in the country. It is the job of the governors to do that, to deliver. So if they don't deliver, they make governance difficult for the people. They don't allow the people to benefit from governance, and that is what is missing in the country. There have never been a time that we see the people rise up to hold their governors accountable. They always blame the president. But let me tell you, in this government, in this administration, that will never happen. You cannot blame the president when the president is not the cause of the problem. Are you getting me now? So that is a reality. We are waiting for them to come and reclaim their mandate. We are still waiting for them. We remember how they have been shouting, rigging. We are not hearing them about rigging anymore, because they told us that election was rigged. Guys, are you hearing them talking about rigging? They are not even able to prove single rigging of anything. In a Twitter space that was it 2 days ago? Was it yesterday or 2 days ago? They said Obi in that Twitter space was talking nonsense. He could not. They were telling us that the election was rigged. Obi was saying that, he did not say that Tinubu did not win, but is challenging the process. My brother, see the mentality. This is one of the videos of them crying that election.
So no, you boy, fi hack and porter. they increase Obi vote. No, your boy fit do am. No.
In the year, the lady is crying that, so you mean there is no Yahoo boy that can hack INET server to increase Obi's vote? Did you listen to that? Let me go back to you. These are the people, these are the young generation that they say they want to come and lead Nigeria. She was crying and asking, is there no Yahoo boy that can hack INET server for Obi to be president of Nigeria? Pay attention to it again. Listen.
So no Yahoo boy fit hack INEC portal. They increase Obi vote. No.
You dey hear am? You dey hear am? So no Yahoo boy fit hack INEC server take increase Obi vote. What God cannot do does not exist. You dey hear am? These are the people that they if you talk about anything, they will say corruption, corruption, corruption. See, she never even start. She don't think of hacking INEC server for Obi to become the president of the country. Thank you very much, Adesina Femi. Obi is a complete failure, and God is advised from a madman. He should be ashamed now by seeing our beloved president, how he conduct ECOWAS meeting, and everyone love him. Nisima, continue with your good work. Thank you very much. Adache Anyaun. Thank you very much. Good evening, first son of Udo. Thank you very much. I salute you. So, did you listen to that lady? What she said? This is one of the Obi. This is how they think. The Obi idiot, whatever. Did you see how she's thinking? That INEC server, there is no Yahoo boy that can hack into INEC server.
So no Yahoo boy fit hack INEC portal. They increase Obi vote. No Yahoo boy fit do am. No Yahoo boy.
So you see, these are the people that are complaining that that Obi is their savior. Obi is the person that's supposed to come and help them to bring the country to go and speak in United Nations. And when I listen to the speech of this same Obi, I cannot see anything good. I cannot even take any tangible thing. He will say, we will go to China, we will do this, China. You see, this is the supporters of Obi. Look at how they are thinking. They want Yahoo boy to hack into INEC server. Of course, that's why we saw all their plans to rig election in the southeast, to travel all over the country, to inflate the result, but it did not work. They end up disappointed. That is why today they are still crying. They have not been able to recover. They were deceived that when they win 25% of Abuja and Lagos, that they are going to Obi will automatically become the president of Nigeria. But that is something that they were shocked up to today. Most of them believe that Obi is coming. And whenever they say that, I say, okay, yeah, Obi is coming, because Obi is coming. It's like Biafra is coming. So did you listen to this young lady? I'm not sure this lady is up to 20 years, but did you see the kind of ideas that she has for the country? Ideas where Yahoo boys can do things in their favor. What a shame. Listen to her.
This thing pain me. I swear, if Obi don't win this thing, I don't vote for Nigeria. I cannot vote.
Did you hear that? He pain am big time. You understand me? The team pain am well. Hey. The team pain am. He pain am. If Obi no win, if Obi no win, say yeah. Hopefully Obi will win one day, but not in this manner. She said, if Obi no win, I no go rest. He go pay me. Yeah.
Our vote no dey count for this country. I swear, our vote no dey count. We do that this year. Our vote no dey count.
As it is with us, it dey pain them.
You know they can't. Obi must win this election. Obi must win this election.
Obi must win. Obi must win. Obi must win. Obi must win. Are you getting me now? Obi must win, definitely. And Obi is still winning. So you see, that was the mindset of these people. That is why you see them crying, because they don't have any intention of the country. They just I met one of them on the street. He was telling me how Obi won an election. I said, okay, so why is he not the president? Why is he not the president if he won election? Oh, he said he was rigged. I said, oh, really? So he was rigged. He was rigged. He was rigged out. So how can he become the president then? If he was able to be rigged out, then you don't know what we're talking. You think that to be president of Nigeria be my mind, a bunch of criminals terrorizing the country, talking rubbish. So you see, now there's a problem now. There's a problem now. There's a problem. They are beginning to be afraid of what they are doing. Let me show you how they are afraid now. I'm telling you, they are beginning to be afraid though. You know, my own, I will always give you the message the way it is. They are beginning to be afraid because hand don't change. The matter don't they change, oh. The matter don't they change, oh. Oh. The matter don't they change, oh. Oh. The matter don't they change, oh. The matter don't they change, oh. The matter don't they change, oh. Oh. The matter don't they change, oh. Listen to Simon Ekpa. After he gave a command yesterday, now listen to what has happened now. Please pay attention to this. Listen.
It's the 30th day of July 2023, and I have come to just make a very short video message to Biafra people.
So his government is making videos. The job of the government is in exile is making video. He's a prime minister of Biafra government is exile. His job is to make video. He said, I have just come to make video. Listen, he just come to make video. Why are you making the video? Please listen to him now. Listen.
In the homeland, I have come to understand from the intel we have that some of the governors have gathered and has paid money to each state to recruit some people to come out tomorrow with some petty businesses. And
this guy know how to deceive their brothers. I said, the deceit of these people for so many years is already, in fact, is catching up with them. He's already, you see, because now he understand that there are people are already wise now. Nobody is sitting down anywhere tomorrow from anywhere. You will see, and because he knows that it's not going to work, he's coming out now to already deceive their people that the governors are coming out to say they are going to hire people to come and come out tomorrow. Listen to his statement. So you know that the governors have power. I thought you said you are the prime minister. So if you are the prime minister, what the governors will do, you will defeat them now. So please make sure you increase power to defeat the governors tomorrow. You understand me? Listen to him.
To be used as a sacrifice against Biafra struggle and against Biafra liberation. I want everybody in the southeast part of Biafra to hold their family. We do not want to lose anybody.
It's always threat and threat and threat. Did you see it? My brother, it is not business as usual. This one is not when Nnamdi Kanu was talking. That's why we say, Nnamdi Kanu talk past you. Today, now you they talk. You corrected the uncommon Senate president that you are not the governor in charge, you are the prime minister. I believe that that is a slap to the governors. The governors in the southeast, they will want to prove that they are powerful, right? So there's going to be a clash. We just pray that innocent people will not go in the process. But if this is a true intervention of the governors to finally stop the criminality in the southeast, we want to see the display of power tomorrow. We want to see the display of power tomorrow. Who will finally win this fight? Oh Lord, grant us our wish. Hey, the thing dey sweet me, my brothers. It dey happen. It dey happen here. Ekute. Ekute. It dey happen here. Ekute. It dey happen here. My brother, relax. Don't worry. Why are you panicking? For the fact that you made this video shows that you are panicking. Huh? You are panicking, brother. You stop putting fear in the mind of people, man. We know that criminals they thrive based on fear and threat, and that is exactly what you are doing. It's a pitiable pity.
We do not want Nigeria to kill you and use you as a sacrifice and as also a propaganda machine against this Biafra struggle that the Biafra people are willingly showing their resilience.
So let us see now if Biafra people are willingly showing their resilience. So you see, the brother is already afraid. He knows that maybe this is the end of the road for me. You understand me? So I just wanted you to see that they're already panicking. It's not business as usual anymore. And they can see that, man, things have actually changed. It's not going to work for us. They can confirm, man, this thing is not going to work for us this time around. I am aware. Somebody said that they had meetings in where? Is it Ireland or where? My brother, which meeting? Which kind of meeting do they have? Is it meeting that will bring prosperity in the southeast, or is it meeting that will continue to take the life of people in the southeast? What is the purpose of this meeting? Eh? What is the purpose of the? Is it today they have been having meetings? They have been having meetings long time ago, my brother. At the end of the day, the result of their meeting is to take the life of their brothers. You understand me? Is to take the life of their brothers. So that is what has been going on. Whether they have meeting or they don't have meeting, we don't care. We say sit at home. Let us see how it's going to play out this time around. And we are expecting them to sit at home. Are you getting me? So do not allow anybody to deceive you with their story of propaganda anymore. It's already over, and they are already crying. It's obvious that it's over. Anyways, sit at home tomorrow, according to the Biafra spokesman, or before he was a spokesman, now he's the prime minister in exile. Good luck to all of you. We are happy that you are holding your people ransom. One day, when they discover that you are using them to make money for yourself and to get the fame for yourself, they will wake up one day and fight. Just like they are rising up now to fight. Are you getting me? One day, when the people realize what you guys have been doing, they will stand up and fight for themselves. So let us wait for them. So in that note, of course, we have seen how the City Boy has stepped up the game. We have seen how the City Boy has started putting us back, Nigeria back on track. So Nigeria is back on track in his recent actions, activities that he has already started. The sanctions and all of that shows that the City Boy is the right man for the job. and is taking action and day by day. I just want you to listen to this short analysis of the city boy during the meeting with the leaders of the ECOWAS to make sure that all these things finally put to end.
Development where the ECOWAS Community of West African States is considering the use of force to restore constitutional order in Niger Republic. At the ECOWAS Extraordinary Summit held in Abuja earlier today, President Bola Tinubu, who is the chairman of ECOWAS heads of states and government, described the coup in Niger Republic as an assault on ECOWAS.
They want to try you, boss. They want to try you. They want to try you. They want try city boy. No wahala.
One of the resolutions made at the ordinary session is the imposition of a no-fly zone on Niger Republic. And ECOWAS also warned the military junta that it will be held responsible for the safety of President Mahmoud Mohamed Bazoum and his family. The body ordered the relevant authorities to freeze financial assets of Niger.
That is the effort of our president. It's very obvious. It's not by you. Somebody say, can't you maintain your lane and leave our prime minister for us? Sorry for interfering with your sorry for interfering with your prime minister. Please, you people should sit at home. You're already taking action. You understand me?
Niger Republic.
One of us, His Excellency Mohamed Bazoum, is in hostage by his own army.
You see, did you always see the way the city boy deliver his message? Very strategic. Delivered him. So the president is being held hostage by his own army. There must be something wrong. It's a plan to sabotage the city boy chairmanship. I'm telling you. Listen.
Presidential guard. What a calamity.
What a calamity. You see, that's why every time I always want to listen to the city boy, because I thought they say the city boy cannot speak. This thing, are you hearing? Oh my God. You see, that is why every time I want to play city boy videos and statements and comments and speeches so that they can come. This is the man that they say cannot speak. Look, do you know the caliber of leaders that he's talking with? That is why I'm playing it. Just for them to see that the city boy is the right man for the job, with the capacity, with the energy, and everything that it takes to deliver that job. And he speaks very strategically. He's not just talking like a market woman. We listen to a market woman talking every time, China. But you see now, can you imagine that this thing happened if Obi was the president, my brother? Obi would have been seeking for advice from a madman straight up. But you see, can you see the city boy immediately gathered leaders together and delivered solution? That is power, intelligence.
It's an assault on every one of us.
I bet you dey see city boy dey read book, he dey read paper. Now I dey ask you now, he dey read Ekute, Lekute. Is he reading book? He's not reading book. He's showing you how intelligent he is. Somebody is asking these people, say, okay, if you people are taking the life of your brothers, why are you recording the videos and be sharing it if it's not criminality? That is the purpose. It's criminality. That is why they are doing what they are doing. They will take the life of their brother and they record it to cause more havoc. You understand me? City boy, I salute you. They say you know if you speak English before, you know if you address United Nations. My brother, you know they see the crowd, it's more than United Nations.
And we must take a very strong action. We want to protect the life of President Bassum. Disrupting the democratic order has left the people in a state of uncertainty and vulnerability.
Our president know how to speak English. He's a city boy. They say American English, now they speak. That's why we call him the city boy. You can't speak more than him. Obi no fit talk, you know fit pronounce L and R. You understand me? So you see the city boy deliver the message and they don't know what to do.
But we have to face the challenge that we have right now.
All right, that was a report from Arise. So Arise. Arise, they report anything good. So that was a report from TVC on the city boy action already today to make sure that things are achieved as soon as possible. We want the city boy to also take drastic action against anybody that want to cause confusion in his government in Nigeria. Because you see, it is these IPOP criminals that will go about every TV station to be spreading their propaganda everywhere. We know them. We have listened to them. We see what they do and all of that. In their this thing, they are saying, oh, now will now be the turn of Nigeria. They are coming. The coup is coming to Nigeria. They are bringing it to Nigeria. Hey, they are ready. They want to. My brother, rest. Just rest. It has reached like this. Nsima, you have a copy, the symbol that is in Tinubu cap. You are no longer freedom fighter. All right, Tinubu will remember your love of money. Yeah. Moses say your head na coconut. This boy is a coward. No problem. Oh boy, if you see the way they paint them, yeah, my brother, wake up. You understand me? Wake up. Wake up. Make sure you sit at home tomorrow. You bring your leader out. That is when you know that you are powerful. That is when I will know that you are powerful, not to come and have power on my page and be writing rubbish. Are you getting me? If you cannot sit at home to release Nnamdi Kanu, you are just a noise maker. Me, I challenge you people. Make sure you sit at home to bring Nnamdi Kanu out. If not, you are just a noise maker. Are you getting me? So guys, I've done 2 hours already. I want to tell you that the government of the city boy is the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. The government of the city boy is the government of unity and competence. As you can see, the task of governance is not my mind. It's a lot of work. It's very, very multitasking. It's not one way, it's not straightforward. It's very, very complicated. You need to be sound, intelligent to be able to handle the situation. It's not it's not people that will be thinking criminal mindset. No, you can't succeed. So you see, we are blessed to have the city boy at the center stage because this time around, it could have been a disaster. But we can see the test of leadership, of Tinubu's leadership. We can see the test because all this thing is happening to test him, to know if he's actually determined. Because it was a challenge. When the city boy took the chairmanship role at the ECOWAS, he told the whole world that Nigeria is back on track. So the people that are plotting the evil, they truly wanted to see. They truly wanted to see if Nigeria is back on track. And that is what has just happened. And the city boy really understand the message that they are sending to him. And that is why he came out in full force. You understand me? To take action. To show them that yes, Nigeria is truly back. I am ready to deliver this job to my people. So what more do you expect? What more do you think is going to happen, in this government? Because the city boy is ready to deliver prosperity to the country every day. Are you getting me? So let us be hopeful, fingers crossed, expecting that from next week we will see, because for us in Nigeria, we actually want to enjoy the government. We want to see the price of food, the policies translated into price of food and other stuff in the country. And the ministers that have been appointed, and the restructuring of the various ministries, of course. There are so many ministries that have been restructured by the city boy. For me, looking at it, I believe that the city boy understands what he's doing. He has a better plan. And just like what we have been saying, that the city boy, 30 years experience, is the only politician that has been preparing to be the president of the country, which means he has prepared, he has the template, and that is reflecting in his policies and the thing that he has prepared already. We have seen the announcement of the restructuring of the various ministries and all kinds of things. That is to tell you that the city boy is ready for the job, guys. So let's keep our fingers crossed and let us wait for the people that want to cause problem in the country tomorrow to cause the problem, so that we'll see how we play out. Tomorrow they say they will do the undo. So let us wait for them tomorrow, guys. I salute you. Of course, you know my name, guys. Let us end this broadcast today. It's more than 2 hours, guys. My name is Akparawa Nsima, the first son of Idu. We will continue this conversation tomorrow, and we'll see how it goes. The City Boy movement, we are patriotic Nigerians coming together for the first time to support our president, our elected president and government to achieve success. So anybody that come with their propaganda, we are going to debunk and expose those criminals. That is our job. So I salute you. We pray for the city boy to continue to be strong, for good health, knowledge and understanding to deliver and to form the right government, to make the right decision that is going to put Nigeria on the path of success. We pray that no weapon that is formed against our president shall prosper. We also pray that all of us will be alive to enjoy this government. That is the reality, guys. That is what we want. We have already defeated them. Therefore, they are waiting to see what we are going to do. And the city boy is already doing it. Guys, stay blessed until I come your way next time, guys. Bye-bye for now.
If you do anyhow,
You say anyhow.
you do anyhow,
You say anyhow.
you do anyhow.
You say anyhow.
Na turn by turn, oh. Na jagaban turn, oh. Turn by turn. I beg you wait for your turn.
Na turn by turn, oh. Na jagaban turn, oh. Turn by turn, oh. I beg wait for your turn. Na turn by turn, oh. Na jagaban turn, oh. Turn by turn, oh. I beg wait for your turn.
We say na turn by turn, oh.
Na jagaban turn, oh. Turn by turn, oh. I beg you wait for your turn.
If you do anyhow,
You say anyhow.
you